So if you've been involved with the market for a while, then you know it takes a good understanding of not only the markets, but of human emotion as well. However, that's kind of easier said than done, especially when you think about work, family, school, and all the other responsibilities that we have. Finding consistent candidates to trade can be very challenging. So in this video, I'm going to break down some of the tips and strategies to help you find the next big move, no matter what season of life you're in. Coming right up.
Hey, what's up? Rob here with Wealth Builders HQ, where we bring you the best tips and tools for building your skills to develop wealth for today and well into the future. And on this channel, we do a lot of stock market analysis for long and short term, as well as recaps just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, one of the questions we get most from our Wealth Builders HQ community is, how do you look at where the stock market has been and determine where it is headed? So we have actually put together an entire free live training workshop that is all about finding the best candidates for today's market. And there's a section for the community, you, to bring your stocks to the event and have me analyze them for you in real time. This free workshop is called Power Hour, and it's taught every Monday live online at noon Eastern Time. I'll leave a link to it below in the show notes.
All right, let's start our update off with a review first of the S&P 500. Now let's take a look at it. This orange bar represents last Friday when we got together. You can see this is June 15th on there. If you just follow down to the very bottom of the bar, where I'm going to move the bar for now, but to the upper corner here, where you see right now it says Friday, January 12th. As I move my mouse over, you see the date change, right? So from there, guys, we had this nice move down to the 21 EMA, a bounce, and we've been pinned between two moving averages, the 8 and 21. We've got a pressure cooker building up here. 2 on, no score, bottom of the ninth. There it is, a line down the middle, right out of the meatloaf song. And what's happening is we're building up pressure. Traders are waiting for an explosion, up or down. They really don't care. They just want it to go. And when it does start to make a move, they're going to look to push it in one direction or another. So let's see what's happening from last week with some movers and shakers of what went on. So CMG, once again, check the orange bar. CMG, we had a nice rise in there. It was about 10 points or so from where we were. Nice steady growth on CMG for the week. Right? Costco, COST, it just doesn't want to stop. Rock and roll is an understatement. We had a nice trade on this in power option plays. We picked up some good coin on it. Next, we've got Facebook. Facebook started off the week pulling down a little bit on Monday to the moving average, bouncing from there, gapping up on Wednesday. It failed a little on Thursday and bounced. We got a little hammer, came in right about that 200 level, or $200.59, which is the zero line on the fib. Right? It's actually the negative 382 on the fib. The zero is because of the fib in there. But our next target is about that 204 and a quarter. Google had a strong day on Monday, a little bit of pullback on Tuesday, great gap and go on Wednesday, and then a failure Thursday, Friday, back in the moving average. If we can get the nice bounce, we'll be good to go. I mean, we went from about 1160 to about 1200. So 40 points or so that week, last week. Goldman Sachs. We look at movers and shakers, and so many people are expecting to see stocks going up. No, not necessarily. Why not a stock going down? Goldman Sachs broke nicely. We have an open trade on this right now in power option plays, a bearish trade. Our first target was already hit, right? We're looking at that 220, 263 is our next target. Keep in mind, earnings are not very far away, July 17th. It's tentative still, I believe, but you want to make sure to keep your eye on it. And then Netflix. Netflix just doesn't know how to stop. Go all the time. We have an open trade on Netflix right now. We got into Netflix, I think it was about 360, 340, somewhere around there is where we got into Netflix. So we've had a nice go at it so far for Netflix, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at our sheets. So there is the movers and shakers from last week. Now, the upcoming economic reports, there really are 4 that I'm concerned with this week, high priority reports. On Tuesday, we've got consumer confidence, 10 a.m. Wednesday, an 8:30 a.m. report, which is durable goods. That 8:30 report, I'll be looking to trade the NQ or the YM, which are the futures. And then at 10:30 is oil. I'll be looking to trade crude, which is CL. And then on Thursday, we've got a GDP. QQ is quarter over quarter, right? And that comes out also at 8:30 in the morning. Now, there are other reports. These are high expected movemencies, high impact reports that tend to come out. Upcoming earnings, you see we've got a couple of them in here. We're going to start getting a few more earnings out. Keep your eye on Alcoa AA. Whenever Alcoa announces earnings, that is the unofficial start to earnings season. And then here's the hot stocks to watch for this week. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at them on the chart. I have a watch list that I put together for it. Right in there. So AMBA, we're looking for a bearish move on AMBA. I would be looking for a move down about $41 or so. From there, we go to Amgen, right? Amgen sitting right at support. Look for that 188.63 as our next target. Then we have Amazon, AMZN. In there, it pulled back just underneath the moving average. This one's been on our list for the last 3 weeks now. Both the previous 2 weeks gave us great opportunity to the upside. If we get the bounce, if we get above 17, 24, 25, then I'd be looking to take my bullish trade there. And then, of course, CMG, Chipotle Mexican Grill, still rocking and rolling ever since their earnings. And then Google is our next one.
I hope this update was helpful, and I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below. And actually, if you want more insights like this, you could just go over to wealthbuildershq.com. I'll post a link to it below. Now, the question of the day is, what stocks are you going to be looking at for next week? Go ahead and let me know in the comments section below. So thank you for checking out this video. Subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't done so yet. And until next time, Wealth Builders HQ is bringing you the best tips and tools for building sustainable wealth in the stock market. Keep crushing it, and we'll talk soon. Take care, folks.